Hey YouTube, I'm back like I promised. Okay, so this is the hair I got from downtown. It had them 3 for $6. It's silky jumbo braid. I got color 4, 2 color 4s, and I got one 30. It's like a light brown reddish color. So my hair is still sectioning those 4 braids. Those 4 braids. So what I'm gonna do is take one side down. That makes it a lot easier for me to come up with something. I'm gonna do something quick, and it's not gonna take a long time, and show you guys. And I'm gonna add that hair in, that extension hair. I'm gonna do some cornrows, and that will be sufficient, and it doesn't take very long. So I already have everything sectioned off. I advise you to use a big tooth comb for detangling. Comb from the ends and go up to the root, and it's easier to comb. I'm just gonna take one side out. That's gonna make it a lot easier. Also, I have 2 mirrors. I have this mirror, and I have this big mirror right here. The big mirror is in front of me, and the small mirror is so I can check my part, to make sure my part is straight. So like I was explaining to you earlier, comb from the ends. It was already separated into 4. Comb from the ends up to the root. So start at the ends, then go to the root, and that makes it easier for you to detangle it. So I use the end of this comb to kind of help me get the braid out a little quicker. I know it got quiet there for a second. You guys were probably like, she's usually talkative, telling us hints and stuff and helping. She just got quiet. Okay. Alrighty. So comb from the ends, and then go to the root. Okay, so this is the 2 sections combed out. I'm gonna do something simple. What I'm gonna do now, is I'm going to do a feed-in cornrow braid. Now the back of my hair is cut off, but I'm pretty good at gripping, so I'm gonna do the best I can to grip the back and just bring. I'm just gonna pray that my African side comes out. But I do have some African in me. Pray for that to come out. My Egyptian side. Okay, so here's the hair. I think I want to open the color hair first. And this is color 30, like I had explained to you guys earlier that I have 30. And I'm gonna just make sure the hair is open ahead of time, so that I can kind of get to it when I'm ready for to get to it. I'm going to take half of this brown hair. I'm going to cut this rubber band right here too. I have some scissors. These are my Annies. These are my babies. They're cheap, but they're good at cutting hair, weaves. I mean, I love them. They're my babies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take half of this hair and put it to the side, because I have another black pack of hair that I plan to use. So this is just to kind of mix in with the other hair. So I want to make sure that I mix them evenly. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to make a knot like this. I'm going to wrap it around my hand like that and go like this so the hair doesn't get tangled, and go in and see, it's a knot like so. See, it's a knot so that the hair doesn't tangle up. Stick that to the side. Okay, then I'm going to open up this black pack of hair. Oh, these come with hair bows too. Great for sectioning. Awesome. So I can use that if I want to section or do like designs. That would be very helpful. So again, I'm going to use my scissors again. Oh, Lordy. So now I'm going to put these two together like so. So this is one whole pack mixed with a half a pack. So this should be enough for like 3 jumbo braids. So I'm just going to mix it. The way I'm going to mix it is I'm going to put this one on top of it. I'll put the black I'll put the red looking color on top of the black. And since I know this is about 3 braids, I'm going to try to evenly take out 3 even sections of hair ahead of time to make sure that ensure every braid is the same size ahead of time. Now the colors may not be mixed perfectly, but the main thing is you want to make sure you have the same amount of hair in each section. Okay. So this is 2 of the sections, and then I have the other section I just set up there. You guys saw me throw it on the couch. So then I'm gonna put this one over here. So that's 3 sections. So this is for the first braid, the first feed-in braid. Some people would cut it in half. I would kind of want it long. So I don't really know. I mean, if you're trying to stretch the hair, you can cut it in half. But I think this is decent to me. I think this is fine. I like it long, and I like it long. So I'm just going to leave it like that. So for this feed-in braid, what I'm going to do, now that I've did that, I've started to prep. I'm going to comb the hair one more time out again. Then I'm going to take this mirror right here, and I'm going to check my part, because I try to part it pretty straight, but I have one mirror ahead of me. See? Right here. And then I have this mirror. So what I'm going to do to make sure the part is straight, I'm going to take this mirror and I'm going to look at the back of my head. Now, part of it's cut, so in the back part, I can just kind of guide my hand because the braids should be kind of close together in the back. The back is okay, but the main thing was making sure that this area right here was, from the long part of my hair, the part was straight. Because back here in the bottom where the hair is kind of like little bit of hair, I can kind of make that straight as I go, because as I add hair, it's gonna be kind of thick in the back. So what I would do for the feed in braid is I'm gonna get a little jam on the edges. You know, when I start braiding, I'm gonna start and you can always take the comb, and with the jam you can make it the part straight too. Put the jam and just guide the hair where you want it to go. See how I'm doing that to make sure that the part's straighter. Okay. So then I'm gonna start off. What I'm gonna do is start off braiding my natural hair, so that you cannot see where I'm adding the extensions in. So I take 3 parts, 3 sections. One, I take a small section out in the front, like a little square, and I separate it into 3. And as I go, I add hair. I add my own hair as I'm braiding. And just only add a little bit as you go. So I'm starting off with my natural hair, so you really can't see. I don't want nobody to see where I'm adding the weave in. So I did like 3 or 4 strokes already without weave. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a little small piece of this weave and keep adding it in. So just a little bit of this to start and add it in. Maybe a little bit more than that. But as you go, you want to keep adding it in. So I'm just taking the hair and crossing it over and making 3 sections. See? So once I have crossed it over like this, let me see. Let me do it one more time. Okay. So now I have 3 sections. Okay. I hook the hair like that to make it easier to add. So then you don't have to do that. You could just kind of put it in as you go to. You really don't you really don't have to do that if you don't want to. You also could just do it in half too. You could just go do like that, fold it like that, because as you add it, that really won't even show. So yeah. So you gotta kind of find your place where you were last braiding. Hold up. I'm gonna have to start off with my real hair braiding first, because that's what I don't want the beginning part to be all humpy looking. So I'm gonna then grab a little bit of this hair and add it in where I'm at. Let me try it one more time here. It's almost the same way as if you were waiting for okay, what the hell? Wait a minute. I don't want that big old hump in the front of my hair. So okay. You know what? Screw that. I'm not gonna feed the braids in. I don't it's not working out for me right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna braid overhand. And I'm just gonna put the whole section in. This is a little bit easier. Um, I'll just do that later because I have to practice again. I haven't been practicing lately, so really, I mean, it's kind of harder for me to do it right now because I haven't been practicing nothing. Ever since I graduated school, I haven't been able to really practice. So I don't want that little hump in the front of my head. So So I'm just gonna section it into three sections the same way and take that first part and do the same thing. I don't like that. That hump in the front thing, I don't like that. That's kind of ugly and old school. So you just want to put it in a three and kind of just keep on going. I'm doing overhand and keep going like that, like so. And I really don't want a knot in the front, so that kind of worked. That did work out for me. It's not exactly what I pictured at first, but it's cute. I mean, I just don't want those big knots in the top of my head. It's flat, just like I want it. So I'm just braiding over this kind of like that. Pull it tight. Just add a little bit of hair at a time as you go. Pull it tight as you can. Bring out the African in you or whatever heritage in you that braids. No offense to anybody that's not, have that in them. So I still kind of got the same look I was going for. It's just, yeah, it's flatter. That's what I was going for. I was going for none of those knots in the front of my head. So that worked out very well. So now I'm at the end of it. And like I said, I split it the first square into 3. And as I go, I just kept adding hair. I need a new phone. This phone sucks. It used to make really good videos. I mean, it's really bright in here, but I don't know. Came out excellent. And just, take your time and braid it down to the end. Some people at the end will use hair glue to kind of to block it, or some people will burn it. Some people will knot it. Me myself, I do either one. Depends on what I have at access at the time and what kind of style I'm doing. With the glue, you don't want to put it where your hair is. You want to glue it at the bottom where your hair isn't at. I hope you guys could see something. I'm doing the best I can to try to make a video that you guys can understand and actually see. I mean, this is for you guys and to help somebody who needs help. And that's very important. So you need to be able to see what's going on. There's a big bright light right above me, and there's a bright light right in front of me. I don't know. Maybe I sit closer to the other light for the next braid. Okay, so I got the effect I was looking for. What I did, I set the hair down in front of you guys and I over braided it. So I got what I was looking for. I didn't want that knot. That was what I was trying to avoid. I don't like that. I mean, it's cute sometimes. It's not that bad. I just didn't want one. So what you do is now, this is jam. Just put jam or gel, whatever kind of gel you use, on top of there. Put a lot of it. And then if you have hairspray, like spritz or um uh um um yeah, so just put the gel on there or the spritz and just kind of lay it down the best you can like that. And okay, that's the first braid. I don't know how much extra time they gave me on here. I may have to do another video for part 2 because I'm gonna do a braid right here, like a design. Okay, so I would do a part 2 and show you the design, and then I will just do the rest of these like this, and then I will send you guys the show you guys the picture of it. I'm gonna do a part 2 because I don't know how long I can fit, how long of a video I could fit.